All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for August 14th through August 20th, 2025, but the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. So the first card out is you know what you're doing. Trust yourself, don't gaslight yourself, and trust your intuition. Second card out is just rest. Take time to rest. Exhaustion, rejuvenate, relax. And the last card out is let the pain fuel your gains. Use your struggles as a source of empowerment. Let the hurt ignite your soul. Transmute this negative experience into something positive. It feels like a lot of what you're doing or what you have been doing seems sporadic, like the things don't match. Like you've maybe hopped from project to project or like role to role over the last couple of years. And so for those on the outside, it may seem like, again, like you've just not been consistent in any one thing, or like you've not been committed to one thing. I don't know, I keep getting the one thing. It looks like a whole bunch of here and there and here and there and here and there across time that you've been working on things, right? This card is in the recent past positions, but it feels like I'm going to go back as far as the last 5 to 7 years of your life. You've been culminating a multitude of gifts, abilities, skills, experiences, lessons, knowledge, tools. And you've been laying the bricks behind the scenes for this bigger picture of things that are now getting ready to come together to reveal what that bigger picture was all along. But even to yourself, you've not really known the reason why you've been doing the things that you've been doing, or why you were called to do certain things that you were called to be doing, or pick up certain hobbies or tasks that you were called to pick up, or involve yourself in, why you met certain people, or why you went certain places. This was, you were doing a lot of grid work, activating a lot of power places, ley lines, lands, unlocking and activating portals. Everywhere that you've gone played a vital role in either unlocking or activating something in the lens, or it activating something within you. And you've been bringing about, dredging up new gifts and abilities within yourself over this time period as well, while you've been doing this also place to place grid work type thing. Everything that you are and have been doing has always been divinely led, has always been divinely guided, has always been you following your soul's map and blueprint to the places that you have contractually signed and agreed to go and help, to activate, to lead, to work, to guide, as well as things that you have refused to be a part of. Your soul knows who and what is in alignment with your soul's destiny, blueprint, and highest purpose and timeline. And whatever systems it is that you didn't partake in, or didn't want to be a part of, or that you unsubscribed from, all a part of your soul's makeup. But to people external, to people on the outside, it's as though you are just sporadic, non-committal, flighty, difficult, complicated, complex, hard to read, mysterious. And yes, you do have an air of mystery around you, because you don't conform to the ways of the world. You very much are on your own wave. You're riding your own wave. You're doing things the way that God Source Universe has put within you to do. You're following the path that God Source Universe has told you to be on, or to create. Because it doesn't seem like you're following a pre-made path. It feels like there was an energetic pathway that God Source Universe lit up for you, and you have begun this entire incarnation laying a physical path for others and yourself to walk. But it has not been easy. It's not been in the least bit a cakewalk for you. You've not had help physically to do these things. You have had help, obviously, on the spiritual front, on the spiritual, the behind the scenes, on the back end, right? You will always have help in the spiritual, energetic, quantum, intergalactic realms and worlds, right? But physically, up until this point, you have been solo in the physical world, doing all that you have been doing, and much unbeknownst to your own conscious mind. But you're tired. Your your body is exhausted. Your body is exhausted, your mind is exhausted because it's not been a small feat doing what it is that you've been doing. It in much is the way for those who are pioneers, those who are movers and shakers and way payers for the world. With great power comes great responsibility, and that great responsibility bears a heavy burden that you have absolutely felt the entire brunt of this incarnation. But I feel that you often question whether or not you should be doing things differently, more humanly. Feels like yes and no. You are meant to be here to learn to be human, to have this human experience, but you are not human. You are in a human body, but you are not a human being. And that in itself has been very complicated for you to grasp and understand and deal with this entire incarnation. And it feels like it's something that you've been wrestling with, fighting against. And that in itself has been very exhausting for you. You need to just accept that you do have this human vessel that you are in this incarnation. And you need to learn to work with it and not against it. There are certain things that this human vessel that you're currently in is not able to do, like other people are able to do with their human vessels. You have to accept this and learn to work with it. Otherwise, you will continuously be on the cycle of burning yourself out and putting yourself in harm's way, in danger. You are not like everybody else. As much as you may want to be able to do things physically the way that others do, you are not able to. In some capacity, yes, you are limitless. Yes, you are eternal. Yes, you can do all things, right? But in a different way, form, fashion, manner than what others do, than what your world readily allows you to think that you're able to do. You need to modify the way that you go about your daily life. You need to modify the way that you spend your energy. You need to modify the way that you go about getting your business taken care of. You need to modify the way that you go about doing things in your home life in a way and manner that works with your mind and your body, because it feels like you're approaching danger zone. And you know how that ends. You know how God, source, universe intervenes. You're not going to miss out. I feel it emotionally within you that this is something that you're afraid of, that there is a fear that you will miss out on any more of your life. Sorry, but that's not the case. But it feels like you feel as though if you slow down, that the world will not wait for you, that your moment to shine will not come, that it will pass you by, that if you don't continue to push and overwork and do things to advance yourself, advance your business, advance your life, make your mark in the world by pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and overdoing and overcommitting and over showing up, then you will be forgotten, that you will miss out on your success, on your visibility, on your rewards. And that's not true. But what is true is that you will be put in harm's way, as has happened in the past, if you continue to go down the path of overworking yourself, of overworking your body, of pushing yourself beyond the limits because you want to be the way that others are physically. You do not have the same kind of physical human vessel that others do. Others are not doing the same level and caseload of spiritual and energetic work constantly that you are. You don't understand the level of powerhouse energy that you're cranking out constantly for the collective consciousness. And that in itself uses so much of your physical vessel's energy, your mental energy, capacity, and bandwidth. You have to learn to accept your physical body's limitations. Learn to work with your body and not against it. Learn to work with your mind and not against it. But you've got to prioritize rest, figuring out ways to do things and get things accomplished in a more energy conservative manner for you. Because while you are meant to lead, while you're meant to be in a position of service to others, the greatest thing that you are in service to is yourself. You have to be in service to yourself. You have to understand and guide yourself first. You have to listen to your intuition on when it's telling you to fall back, regardless if you don't have a project put out, regardless if you didn't post, regardless if you don't have this, that, and the third for this week or for the next day or for what. You have to rest, because guess what? The people will still be there. Those that you're meant to guide, lead, and support, those that are supposed to support you, those that you're supposed to be supporting, they will still be there. Your fans, your loved ones, whoever the case may be that you're so worried about showing up for every single day, performing for, overworking for, overdoing for, being the martyr for, whoever that is, will be okay and will still be there after you have rested. You've learned these lessons. And right now, you're meant to use your struggles, the things that you've already learned, the things that you're learning about yourself and about your body and about your mind, to then help other people do the same things, to learn themselves, to learn their bodies, to learn their minds, and to learn to work and adapt to their own bodies' limitations or quirks or differences, right? Because there's so many, especially within the 250 of us, that we just do not, we weren't made for this world, right? We knew that coming in. This world doesn't work for us. And as such, you have to learn to modify things so that it does work for you. So once you learn to navigate your life, your physical vessel, and its limitations, as well as your mind, you will then be able to be of the service that you want to be for everyone else that you're meant to lead. Allow your downtime, the time that you're learning yourself and your body, to be the biggest tool that you'll have in your toolbox to help other people. Don't see this as such a downing time. Look back at all the other things that you've experienced. Look back at all the terrible things that you've gone through, right? That you're now able to speak on because you lived it, because you went through it, because you healed it, because you mastered it, because you understood it, because you sat with it, because you've been there. It's the same thing here. And this is the last final piece that you're learning to understand, grasp, and master so that you are able to then go and help other people, so that you are able to lead other people, teach other people, and be of healing service for other people who need this desperately, because there's so many people who are doing the same thing and who are unique in the way that you are. Please stop feeling bad about this. Please stop being down on yourself when you have to take time off, when you're not able to do something, when you're not able to get something around the house done, when you're not able to, go out and do whatever social event or this, that, and the third. Conserve your energy and let people know. I mean, don't just go silent. Tell people what it is that you're going through. People want to know, right? People want to know when you've got something going on. Tell people. You don't have to over explain and overshare, but let people know, hey, I'm going through something. Hey, I'm trying to figure my mind out. Hey, I'm trying to figure my body out. Hey, I'm up against this right now with my body, and so I'm needing to take time to fall back. I'm needing to take time to learn and adjust. I'm having to adapt and overcome right now. People will understand that, and if they don't, those aren't the people that you need around you, right? The card that's at the bottom of the deck is you've learned the lessons, use the knowledge in the future. You've learned valuable lessons. Your experiences will come in handy. Remember what you've learned and apply your knowledge. This is exactly what I've already said and covered is once you have learned your body, once you have learned what works for you, once you have learned to master this that you're currently in, whatever it is for you, it has to do with you and your body, your specific needs and limitations. Once you've learned these things, you're going to be of so much more help and benefit to others, because there's a lot of people who don't know how to deal, how to manage, how to adapt, how to adjust, how to do life the way that you have learned and are learning to crack the code with it. And that's what I have. I hope this was helpful. Thank you all for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Remember, sharing is caring, and Instagram now allows you to repost things. So if you will please repost any clips or reels that I have, whatever, help your girl out. And don't forget you can apply to work one-on-one with me on ascensionoraclefee.com. And you can also book a 15 to 20 minute recorded reading like this on my website as well, or on my Instagram. You can use the booking link it just says book now on my Instagram, Ascension Oracle V LLC. I'll see you. Peace, squad.